And what are some things that have changed since the first edition of your book that you published about 5 years ago and CSS today? Because you have spent a lot of time learning and keeping up on CSS and the many changes and improvements to CSS over the past 5 years. Like, what are some of the biggest changes that are going to be in the second edition of your book?
So some of the things like, so for example, the first edition covers things like CSS grid already, but then there's now CSS subgrid, which is this whole other thing when you have nested grids and how the layouts all work together. Another thing is actually there's quite a few things like this that you used to need a preprocessor framework like less or SAS for that now CSS just does for you. You know, like variables, nested rules. There's even a function now in CSS where you can mix colors, blend different colors together at certain ratios and things like that, which is one of the things I'm adding to the second edition. But it just changes so fast. There's an anchoring positioning, so you can if you have like a pop-up element, you can float it relative to another element. You can have it anchored so that when you scroll the page, it moves with it and that kind of stuff. There's just so much happening. It's hard to keep up with for sure.